I am Colin Hirano, a fourth-generation Japanese Canadian, or Yonsei. I am part of the society that manages the Nikka Yuko Japanese Gardens for over 50 years. Over the course of that 50 years, Nikka Yuko has maintained its essential character as a Canadian garden done in a Japanese style. At the same time, the garden's features have been shaped by its environment here in southern Alberta. For example, all of the ingredients of the garden are taken from our local resources, such as the rocks, which are a staple feature of the garden. All of these were found across southern Alberta, including the Crow's Nest Pass. The mugo and Scotch pine were planted and pruned, and as they grew, they were shaped to convey the windswept mountain areas. I think the result is something quite special and unique, a place where the spirit of the Japanese tradition is embodied in Canadian rocks and plants. As a Japanese Canadian, I've always quite liked this symbolism, since I think of myself as a Canadian down to my bones, while doing my best to honor the spirit and legacy of my Japanese family. It should be clear by now that history and tradition are important parts of what make Nikka Yuko, Nikka Yuko. But we also appreciate that Japanese culture is constantly evolving, innovating, and these new ideas should be incorporated into the garden. I think the best example of this is our Winter Light Festival, which is now commonly done at gardens throughout Japan. The Japanese adapted and adopted a Western tradition, hanging electric lights around a tree, to fit their own aesthetic. The collaboration and sharing of ideas between Canada and Japan is part of the project that Nikka Yuko hopes to continue to be part of. The Japanese government and the royal family have helped to maintain the connection between the garden and Japan. The garden was officially opened by Prince and Princess Takamatsu of Japan, and Prince and Princess Takamado came to celebrate the garden's 25th anniversary. And just 2 years ago, we were honored to have Princess Ayako of Takamado, now known as Ayako-sama, join us for the 50th anniversary. On behalf of Nikka Yuko, I emphasize our gratitude for the continued support and hope that the Nikka Yuko Japanese Gardens can continue to play its small part in the friendship between our nations.